Go ahead and take a seat. Sorry for the mess.
It's okay, don't worry about it. How's everything?
It's going good today. My son's in school right now, and my daughter and my grandson are at the park.
Oh, good. What time is your kid out from school?
He's out about 2:30,
Okay.
and then he has an after-school program I enrolled him in.
Well, how's that going?
It's good. Thank you so much for telling us about that resource.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that he likes it, that you liked it, and that there's been benefits to your family.
Yes, he's been hanging out with other kids that show him some positive stuff. Before you came along, he was just at home playing video games, trying to see what trouble he could get into. Maybe that's why he was hurting the animals, because he was bored. I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, but a lot of the changes, the positive changes, have been also thanks to you and the effort that you have put into all of the sessions. Coming to meeting with me in my office, meeting here, taking him to therapy. How's that going for him?
Thank you so much. Therapy for him is going good. He missed last week because he was sick.
Oh, okay. Is he better?
He's doing better today. But yeah, I have noticed a tremendous change in him. And, little by little, we're going to keep working at it, because I still am scared of leaving my grandson alone with him. And I have told the therapist about these concerns I've had.
And they're giving you techniques, and are you using the techniques that they're giving you?
Yes, I'm trying to use them. At times I still do get frustrated, and I want to grab the belt and hit him, but then I think about what you've told me, and I don't want social services coming into my home again.
I'm sensing that there's still a little frustration. You're still a little frustrated, is that right?
Just a bit. Sometimes, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the day that I'm having that day. Maybe I'm having a bad day and I get frustrated and I want to take it out on him. But I catch myself and I try and remember what you taught me, and also what the parenting class has taught me, that they're still coming into the home and doing the services, and that's also thanks to you.
Well, more than anything, thanks to you, because you're the one that has been going to all these resources. You've been going to therapy, you've been meeting with me on a weekly basis, so that you have done the work. I have only provided you with the tools, but at the end of the day, this is all you. So congratulations for that.
Thank you. I've never had somebody tell me so many positive things about me, and it feels good.
I'm glad to hear that. I feel sometimes it might be a little hard for us to accept the good feedback from other people, or to highlight our own strengths, but you have a lot of strengths. You are a great mom. You went from not knowing how to discipline your kid to learning new ways, especially ways that are different to maybe what you used to in your culture. I know at the beginning we talked a lot about that, but you have come a long way.
Thank you so much. And I've also talked to my sister, who was also using the belt and, in Spanish, we say la chancla,
Yeah.
To hit the kids. And I told her, you need to learn, I'm teaching her these other techniques I've been learning.
And that's sometimes so common in our culture. It's very common, but I'm glad that you not only you have learned for yourself, but you also, you were able to talk to your sister, and now you make changes even for maybe your sister's kids. I'm not sure if she has kids, but
Yeah.
Or how many she has.
Yeah, and I'm also working with my daughter on this, because I disciplined her like that too, and I keep talking to her, and I said, I don't want you to discipline my grandson that way. I try not to get into disciplining in telling her how to discipline her son, because it's her son, but I can't help it sometimes, and that's been causing some problems between me and my daughter. We've had some communication problems with that, where she gets mad and she says she's gonna leave the house, and I don't want that to happen.
So based on what you have learned in parenting, the skills of communication, have that helped you to communicate with your daughter better?
you know, sometimes, but it's just hard sometimes, and we just argue a lot, and we're not on the same page, and, you know, I would love for her to start some counseling on her own as well, because she's had a lot of problems in her life as well.
Okay, I feel that you're concerned about your daughter, but you know, we could always help you to provide you with resources for your daughter. You could, give my information to your daughter, and she'll be more than welcome to come to our program, and we could like help her as well.
Thank you so much, that would be so great, that we can give her the help that I've been getting, and I'm hoping that you know, she looks to me as a role model from where I was before, you know, these last couple of weeks, and where I'm at now. You know, my husband has also seen a difference, and I've been trying to tell him to go to, you know, parenting classes with me, but he just works a lot and he's not able to do it. I tell him, try to get a day off, but because we need the money, and I understand.
But Juana, don't lose hope. Keep talking to him. I'm pretty sure that he's able to see how much your kid has changed. You know, he's not as aggressive as he was. And maybe with time, he will be able to like come to a session.
Yeah, I'm hoping that happens soon. I tell him, try to change one of your shifts, but, or I'm trying to see if the person who comes to our classes here in the home for parenting can do a late one day, or maybe a weekend.
That's also a great idea. That's also a great idea. Hopefully, again, in the future, he'll be willing to, you know, take a day off, hopefully, but don't give up. You have done excellent, so just keep doing what you're doing. So as I talked to you for the past 2 weeks, this will be our last session. So I wanted to take a moment to summarize everything that you have learned. What would you tell me is like is the biggest thing you have learned out of this eight sessions that we met?
I would say, trying to calm my anger and learn new techniques of disciplining my child. I think that's a big something I learned here.
That's really good. And do you feel you're gonna be able to continue through on that path?
I'm hoping to. I know I'm not gonna have your help there, or, you know, and I don't know what's gonna happen when the parenting class is over as well. That's gonna be hard.
But let's talk about other resources that you could have, maybe in the community or family support. Let's talk about your future goals.
Okay, yeah, you know, and you did tell me about the resource center, and I have gone a couple of times.
Okay.
I did register my son up for some classes, so I'm
Good.
hoping that works. You know, thank you for that resource.
Mm-hmm.
My future plans are to, you know, keep going to parenting classes and, you know, learn what they've taught me with my child to let him not grow up to go to jail. I don't want him to go to jail or hurt other people, you know, especially in my own home. I don't want him to hurt my grandson or my pets.
Right.
That concerns me, but I think I don't have as much concern as I did.
Okay. So I'm sensing there's still a little concern out there, and it's totally valid. You know, like you went from getting absolutely no support to new things like therapy, something that I remember you shared at the beginning you really didn't believe on. And now you went from taking your kid to therapy, accepting people to like come to your house, and I'm getting therapy for for your kid especially.
Yeah, you know, now I know that therapy does work, and, you know, I'm gonna I have a couple of family members that would benefit from counseling and make them, you know, change their way of thinking that it's not for crazy people.
Yeah, you know, again, in a few cultures, that's the belief, but I'm glad that you made the effort to try it yourself. You know, like, you didn't let anybody else tell you what therapy is.
Right.
You went there and you experienced it yourself, and like you're saying, you saw growth and benefits for your entire family.
Yeah, you know, it's true. I didn't see it that way.
So I'm glad. Again, I wanted to say that it has been such a pleasure working with you, working with your family. If you need anything in the future, you have my information. I'm gonna leave you with a few resources.
Thank you.
But again, you have a few resources in your community.
Okay.
Keep in contact with them, your church, the community center, all of that, and always feel free to contact me.
Okay. And as far as my daughter getting therapy, do I go through you or how do I go about that?
Yeah, just call the main office and we'll provide you with the number for the assessment social worker, and she'll be able to help you guys with that.
Okay.
But yeah, just if you have any issues, just feel free to call me. I will always be willing to help you.
Okay. I hope that I get to see you soon.
We will see each other soon, hopefully. All right, Juana, take care.
Thank you, Claudia. Enjoy your day.
You too.
Thank you for your services.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.